Uh-oh. You know what this means. Look at your screen. That video is from the Coffee Mommy, who is Jill. There are no secrets in the crafty community here on YouTube, so even though this is a video response to Miss Jill, anyone can listen. Miss Jill, it is Bono. Bono, look, Bono. Do y'all know who Bono is? Have y'all ever heard of U2? You know what I mean? It's a beautiful day. I still haven't found what I'm searching for, the Joshua tree. I don't know. Am I so old that now U2 is not popular or cool anymore? It is Bono. Who in the world loves Sonny Bono? Who? Oh, listen, I'm just teasing you. A lot of people make that mistake, and I have said for 6 months I was going to make a video explaining my name of Me Love Bono. So I guess I just will take this time to explain my name, Me Love Bono. But Jill, not Sonny Bono. Oh, please. Now listen. I used to watch the Sonny and Cher Hour. Yeah, it was quite the popular thing when I was 8. But it is Bono. Even Miss Patty, who is Colored Sprinkle Girl, says Bono, 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 Bono. It's Bono. Now you all got me second guessing if it's Bono or Bono. Okay, one more thing for Miss Jill. Honey, I find it flattering that you think I sound like Paula Deen. And I just had to really laugh when you said, if I like Paula, then I sound like her. But if I don't like Paula, I don't sound like her. You're not the first person to say I sound like Paula Deen. And I do love Paula Deen. You won't believe this, but a lot of my philosophies are the same as Paula Deen. Yes. Let me explain a little something. My family, my origin, my genetic makeup is Italian, Irish, American Indian. On my mother's side, I am Italian and American Indian. And here's the funny thing. My mother was born in Mississippi. My grandmother actually met and married my mom's dad, who was my grandfather, and he was Italian. Now, this is what, back in the 1930s? How in the world did an Italian man get from Ellis Island to Mississippi? I mean, really, how did that happen? Anyway, my genetic makeup is Italian, American Indian, and Irish. Now, my dad is full-blooded Irish, and I'm going to be truthful with you. I'm not close with my dad, and Bono is, he's the only Irish man I love besides my son. Anyway, that is my genetic makeup. But I have made the joke for many of years that our family is actually Italian hillbillies. Now, please don't leave me mean messages because I use the word hillbilly. To me, hillbilly is a term of endearment. If you met the women of my family, you would understand why. They are, oh my gosh, I mean, they can all cook you under the table. I love that about them. Like Paula Deen, we don't measure butter by the spoonful. We put a stick of butter in. This is how we measure butter. Does it take one stick or two or three? Okay, we don't do teaspoons. What's a teaspoon? We eat to live and live to eat. And being Italian and in the South, I mean, gravy had more than one meaning. That's why I say I'm an Italian hillbilly. And like I say, we are very warm people, very kind hearted. I remember my grandmother saying, treat company like family and family like company when it comes to cooking and hospitality. So for me, when I use the word hillbilly, it means good food, lots of food. You always cook 3 times as much as you'll ever need. And the worst case scenario is everybody has 2 or 3 plates of your food, or you have leftovers. So even though the kids are out of the house now, and well, my son's still here, there's just the 3 of us, sometimes 4 with the grandson, you would see when I cook, it's big. I don't cook half as much as I used to. I'm old and tired. So I think that even though I was raised in Ohio, sometimes I think that southern twang in my voice comes out. And again, I'm flattered to be compared in any way to Miss Paula Deen. She's an amazing woman. I love her story. I actually watch her cooking show. If you've not tried, any of yous out there, the what did she, the Bag Lady and Sons, I think is what she used to call herself, or Google Paula Deen puff pastry chicken pot pie. Oh my gosh, it is so good. Listen, you'll never eat another Swanson pot pie, I'll tell you that. Anyway, try that dish. That's one of my all-time favorites that she made. Anyway, so Jill, I am totally flattered, and believe it or not, you're not the first person to say I sound like Paula Deen. I'm always pleased as punch when y'all say that you love listening to my stories or love hearing me talk, because my husband and son do not say that. Believe me. They told me my voice sounds like fingernails on a chalkboard. But I don't believe them anymore because of you guys. Okay, so anyway, that's my little story, and that's my reply to Jill. But I want y'all to know, it is Bono. Now, let me explain that a little bit. Oh, here goes another 48 minutes. Anyway, I'm going to try to do this quick. I have loved Bono for many, 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 many years. In fact, people tease me about, me liking Bono, because when I was younger, I really didn't care for rock music too much. There were songs here and there that I liked, but I liked R&B. I liked dance music, like, now listen, guys, we're going back to the 70s and the 80s. I calmed down by the time I wasn't dancing too much by 1985 because I was a mommy. Well, yes, I did dance, so I danced up until about 8 years ago, and even every now and then I can still snap. Anyway, I liked Rick James, I liked Prince, I liked the Gap Band, I like Funkadelic, Bootsy Collins, and that's just to name a few. I mean, D-Train, You're the One for Me, and what else? Parliament. so many I can't think of right now. Women singers, Shaka Khan, gosh, no one can belt it out like her. But anyway, I liked R&B music. U2 was the only rock style band I really liked. So people used to tease me about U2. What I like and what attracted me to their music and to Bono is the way he views things. And I also love about him, he has been married and with his high school sweetheart for like 30 years. He met his wife in high school and he's still with her. He's a rock star and he's married for what, 30 years? I find that amazing. I feel like he's not just talking about his faith, he shows it because his marriage has stayed strong. I mean, I don't know if he's straight or anything like that. You've never read about it or heard about it in the press. So I just think he's a real stand-up guy. And it is Bono. It's not Sonny Bono. Who loves Sonny Bono? Although you know what? Probably nobody really wears a Sonny Bono t-shirt, you think? So, you know what? I'm going to show Sonny Bono some love. So if you say me love Bono, that's okay too. But just know it is Bono. Me love Bono. And listen, when I got a YouTube account to watch things, I didn't know what to put up there. Listen, I was tired of being Nate's Mama or, Vicky 2009. I thought, I'm going to come up with something a little different. I decided my name in a split second. Me and the kids were sitting here and I was like, I know what I'll be. I'll be Me Love Bono. And it stuck, and I never dreamed I'd have my own videos or that I'd get so involved in the YouTube crafting community. Or else I would have probably have gave myself a name like Me Love Scrapbooking or Me Love to Shop for scrapbooking stuff. But I didn't think about that back then. I was only getting on YouTube to look up Shirley Temple videos for my grandson. Yes, I'm trying to teach him about classical music and sonic booms, and that's what I was getting on here for, boomerangs. I never dreamed I would be so involved in this crafting community on YouTube. Okay, guys, so that explains that. Listen, I'm going to get this video uploaded. Jill, thank you again. I'm not offended at all, sweet thing. And thank you for enjoying my videos. I'm glad I found your channel, too. See y'all soon. And sorry if I got a little deep. That's not intended, but I really like, the way Bono is and the way he sees things and the work he does. I think he's a true humanitarian, and I love that here this humanitarian comes out of rock. I mean, we're normally people are like, oh, that long-haired guy, he has 43 girlfriends and he tore up a hotel and he's cheating on his wife, and so he's I just think he walks the walk and talks his talk. I think he really adheres to what he believes in. And I really like that because there must be a lot of temptation around him. And when you see my next haul video, yes, I've been shopping again, you will say, Vicky, Bono may be able to avoid and resist temptation. But Me Love Bono cannot. Because I've been on a little shopping spree. Oh, and I'm going to be so excited to tell you this. I'm going to do a challenge. It's time. So, I just found out we don't have to, sell our firstborn to pay our taxes. So I'm going to do a little challenge. We've been holding on to everything till we found out how our taxes work this year, and it looks like we can survive for another year now. So I'm working on a challenge. Talk to y'all soon. Thank you, Jill. I can't wait to see more of your videos. Bye-bye.